Hello, everyone. Here is Felicia and Denise
Hi.
saying hello to friends to Hyperborea and Simultaneity of Being Facebook page. And we came up with a well improvised 3D device that we will give credit to Denise for building it today. And it's basically to explain aspects of your being that are in simultaneity.
And I'm going to duck back and let her describe it.
And the way this works is starting with our knowingness that we are the seed of life, yes, and we carry that in our essence. Our essence is the seed of life, yes, and that seed of life, the beingness that you are, is the seed of life, or the essence of all that is, or source made manifest. And your physical body is actually not just limited to this physical Felicia me. It is actually the whole universe, the physical universe made manifest, including other form of life such as stones, mountains, rivers, the animal kingdom, star galaxies, constellations. Yeah, they are an aspect of your beingness. So the universe made manifest is actually your physical body, which makes you an awesome being to behold yourself in that view and others. The limitless you. And to bring it back is those three principles, that you are the seed of life, and the beingness is the manifestation of it, of that essence, and the physical universe outside of yourself mirrors that. That is called Trinity of Wholeness, and that's where your wholeness of being, from that knowingness, that it comes from there. So here's that. You see the triangle, and the base of this triangle, you could turn it any way you want it. It doesn't have to be, The basis of this triangle is what we call the time-space continuum. From the past, present, what you call past, present, or future selves. But just remember that all aspects of your being run parallel to the here and now, because you can always experience something from this moment, from the now moment, and there is another now moment and another now moment. And so the center self, each being vibrates at a certain frequency range. You have the time-space continuum, and each being vibrates. Let's go to this drawing for now. At a certain frequency range, and that creates your state of being, or the blueprint of the reality that is to come into being. Yes. And now, going back to this, when you are feeling a little bit better, you go up into the emotional scale, or you go down, and you so-called spiral down, into your state of being, depending on what you feel and what you think about yourself or others. Yes. So all wisdom keepers of all ancient cultures, their main advice is that we shift our focus from the outer world, the outer manifest, back into the inner being, or the inner knowingness, or the center self. yeah, or our essence, because that's where we create our state of being. You think and feel, and your focus and your thinking and your feeling begins to create the blueprint, or the so-called, you call them events or happenings in your so-called timeline. Yes, your main timeline where you put your focus on. And but basically, let's say you have one event, call it A, B, C, or D. Yeah? But these events, they exist in a very unique, they are a universe unto themselves. They are really not conditioned upon each other. In other words, B doesn't have to wait until A happens, because they exist uniquely, and each event is just another perspective of you. It's a point of view, a way of you as an infinite being to look at yourself, another facet of yourself. So let's say we decide to meet tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and we call that experience, we call it the meeting of 9 o'clock. Yeah, we call that a meeting at 9 o'clock. But that's just another perspective that we are going to view it ourselves. And it doesn't happen in time and space. It just seems so. It's an illusion on its own. And how is it an illusion? We'll go to this first. Yeah? So let's say now you take this, and we know the principle of as above, so below. So now we flip this. Yeah? Before we flip this, let's go back to our drawing here, because I think if you see this drawing here, yeah, if you connect like this, the lines, yeah, you could see how this is moving, can move toward you or away from you, like this, yeah, this way or that way, yeah. And you also have a triangle at the basis of this, which is the beginning of the blueprint in sacred geometry. Yeah? And now if you take this and you flip it, as above, so below, then you come up with, did you come up with one?
Oh, we've mangled it.
Yeah, she mangled it, but it's pretty good. See? Now you have one like this, and you're beginning to find the forming of a diamond shape. Yeah, this is the upper part, the lower part, and then because you spiral infinitely through infinite timelines or infinite aspects of your being. These spirals begin to overlap each other into infinity, and begin to, because you're shifting perspective, meaning you're looking at yourself from infinite points of view, you begin to form the diamond. Yeah, this way, this way, this way, this way, that way. Yeah, some people call it a Merkaba, or that's why we say that your DNA is a starship stretching into eternity. Now, why is this relevant to you? Because we're speaking generally about the science of beingness, meaning where you anchor yourself, meaning you turning your attention from the outer circumstances where you assess and evaluate and factor in your life, meaning you are regurgitating what's already what you're observing, instead of the natural you having your focus in your essence and seeing how you are creating your reality. You're not regurgitating, you're not looking at what is and keep repeating it. That is not natural law. That means that you are basically just focusing on the outside of yourself. Yeah? And you begin to effort. And that feeling of efforting is a sign. It's a sign that's saying that you have left this knowingness, this center of you, the center self that knows it is the essence of life and the embodiment of it. You're the embodiment of it. Mm-hmm. And what is my point today? My point is the reason I drew this basic, like very childlike science of beingness is that every time you want to make a change in your life, the very fact that you want that intention that you want to make a change, it's something new in you. You already have a feeling that you desire something new. And you don't need to know what that is. You just need that, because you're already feeling it, means it's already in existence, and you already create it. Yes? And when you stay a vibrational match to it, meaning you are going to feel that through your heart or through your essence. Yes? It's that feeling that is going to give birth to the original or natural blueprint. And that immediacy of it is very present with you. You can feel that anytime, even if it's a itty bitty tiny, very faded feeling, but it's there. You can tap into it, meaning that you don't have to chase. It's not something that you go chase after. It's something that is already with you, and it's a byproduct of your desire. It happens on its own, yeah, very naturally. But when you tap into it, it will reveal itself to you, and it will carry you through the process. It will show you the next step and the next step, and how you get there, so to speak. How to get there, how to find out more about it, what is it all about, and it will happen effortlessly. So the main point is this: the immediate you, yeah, the new you that you birth, I don't know how many times per day, every time you wish well for yourself or for others, yeah, you wish something. It's your desire, you're giving birth to a desire. Mm-hmm. So to be a match to your desire means that your focus will be placed inward to this knowingness that you wish a change for yourself, rather than placing your focus on outside circumstances. You could do it that way, but it's hard on you, and you have to change your circumstances and other people, and that's really hard. Where this way it happens very naturally and easily perceived and felt through your heart, through your essence, and it's guided from within, and it will reveal itself to you just by the virtue of your focus, by placing your focus there. So we hope that this helps, and we know that it helps because natural law of science or science of beingness is all about soul language. Yeah, so we're speaking here in soul language. It's a universal language, and every single soul knows how to read sacred geometry, because it knows it's the blueprint or the ground of being, yeah, of the beingness that you are. We hope you enjoyed this, and soul family, we love you, and bye-bye.
Bye.
How do we close this?